Welcome to Book Banter with me, your host, Dianne Burckhardt. I hope you will join me every Wednesday as we explore all things to do with, well, books. Let's get on with our show today. Hello, my happy people, and welcome to our holiday hiatus episodes. These are the special episodes that are being broadcast between our third and fourth podcast season. Now, normally, in between our seasons, what we like to do is to just replay the best of episodes from the previous season as we get ready to start up the next one. But this year, we made our first trip to the Frankfurter Buchmesse in Frankfurt, Germany, which happens to be the largest publishing convention in the world. And we spoke to some fantastic people there and decided that instead of playing our best of episodes this year, we were going to share those interviews from the floor of the convention with all of you during that time. So for the next couple of weeks from December 18th, you will be hearing our special Frankfurter Buchmesse interviews during our holiday hiatus. And then, of course, Season 4 of Book Banter with Dianne Burckhardt, your book talk podcast, will start up again with new interviews on Wednesday, February 5th. But until then, let's get into today's interviews. I hope you like everything that we're bringing you over our hiatus, and be sure to come back for Season 4. Now, as we get into the different sets in today's interview, please be aware they were recorded in different areas. They all have different background noises, and I have tried to make the distortions and the sound quality about the same, but you may need to adjust your volume as we switch from one interview to the next. I'm sorry, I tried to do my best to make it all equal across the board, but it was a challenge. But let's go ahead and get into it today. We have got some great interviews for you, and we get started today with Pedro Burckhardt, our CTO and IT reporter, and myself, Dianne Burckhardt, as we arrive at our very first visit to the Frankfurter Buchmesse in Frankfurt, Germany.
So we actually made it here to the Frankfurt Buchmesse in Frankfurt, Germany. Here is Pedro Burckhardt. He is our CTO of Book Banter Productions. And of course, I am Dianne Burckhardt, the host of Book Banter with Dianne Burckhardt and the publisher of Book Banter magazine. Pedro is here with me at the book fair to actually do all of our IT interviews because there's so much going on with AI technology and other innovations that are coming that we really want to be able to cover with somebody who knows what they're talking about. Are you looking forward to this?
Yes, I'm very excited for the interviews.
Then we've already got a couple of good interviews lined up for you with different companies that are just on the cutting edge of some of the AI technology that people are using for publishing today. So we will have all this information coming up for you in future episodes of Book Banter with Dianne Burckhardt, the Book Talk podcast, and of course in our next issue of Book Banter magazine. Keep watching our social media for more information.
Our first interview today, we start off with Nina from Lego Books.
We're back live with the Frankfurt Buchmesse, and I am standing here at the Lego Books booth. I am so happy about this because I'm such a huge fan of Lego. What are you guys presenting here at the Frankfurt Buchmesse?
So, my name is Nina. I'm actually coming from the mothership from Berlin. So I'm a design manager in Berlin. And today we are presenting a new concept which we call the rebuild cards. Mm-hmm. Of course, we have all our other cheapest items here as well. But the new thing we have today is this concept here. We call it rebuild. And the idea is quite simple. We are going back to basics. The idea is that we tell kids what to build, but not how to build. Okay. Meaning we have these cards here. Each deck of these come with 32 cards. And these all include some prompts. So as you can see here, it's hard for the listeners now, but it's a card that gives you a little background story as to why you're building something. So for instance, there's one theme called magic, and all the magic prompts are around witches' heads or all the rest of it. And then the idea is that the kids can build a little prompt. In this case, it's a little hat. And there's scribbles on here, so you don't know what am I going to build. And there's 25 elements included in each of these decks as a starting point. So it's up to you to either use the 25 elements that come with the product, or do you want to just go back to your brick bin and just use all the elements you had already lying around. Because what we experience quite often is that not all the elements are used, right? So you end up with this bin of shame and you don't know what to use them for.
I like that term.
Exactly. So here the idea is that we go back to basics. We tell you, please build something, be creative. And what we do on top is we have these surprise cards. So after you're done building, something happens to your build. Meaning it's not up to you to either rebuild it or tell the story. How does it end? You draw it, you dance it, whatever you want to do. It's getting creative with what you have.
That is amazing. Kind of with Lego anyway, it's always so imaginative and really tests your ability to follow directions and to build things correctly. But this is engaging so much imagination.
Exactly. And it's also up to, if you have 5 minutes, you can do it in 5 minutes. If you want to do it for an entire afternoon, you can do that. You can have all your friends join in or your family. And I think what it really does well, it's a on-the-go little thing you can bring to a summer house, you can bring in a train, and it comes with this little tray where all the elements can fit in if you want to, so you don't lose them, and you bring it again and again. And if you're done with the elements that we provided, you can just chuck in your own element and start all over again. So there's endless creativity.
That is fantastic. So now, where are these available?
So already we have them on Amazon, so you can find them on Amazon, but you can also find them on any book retailer. You just ask them for the ISBN number and they can order them. Currently we already have them in different languages. We have them in Polish, in English, and in German available, and there's more languages printing as we speak.
That is fantastic. So now what's coming up next for Lego? Do you have anything else that's going to be coming out soon?
I can tell you there's something that contains probably Lego elements and probably some books. I can already spoil it that we are having more of these themes coming for 2025, but I can't tell you which of these are. But there's 10 more themes in the making.
Well, and I have to say, I'm such a big nerd. I was so happy when Lego partnered with Fortnite, because I am a huge Fortnite fan, and I spend a lot of time whenever I'm trying to de-stress playing Lego Fortnite.
Nice.
And now that you actually have Lego builds for Fortnite characters, I was so happy.
That's important to hear. So,
like, I may be pushing 60 years old, but Lego sets are on my Christmas list for me.
Thank you, because that means I keep my job for a bit longer.
This is our feedback. Thank you for talking to us.
Of course. Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Our next interview is conducted by Pedro Burckhardt, our IT reporter, and he is speaking with Shan with SenSee Korea. This company specializes in Braille books and coloring books for the sight impaired.
My name is Shan.
You are representing
SenSee in Korea.
what kind of books you're...
We have largely two types of books. We have Braille book and we have a coloring book, which is activity book.
Have you tried artificial intelligence to create your books?
Yeah, basically we have our own software based on AI.
Yes.
So to convert text to Braille. So yes, we are using the AI.
And are you training your LLPs, or you use just ChatGPT to create text?
We just develop our software.
The LLPs, right? Oh, great! So you're doing customizing LLPs for your books,
Exactly.
right? And how is the impact in the market?
It is kind of very innovative way. So everyone give lots of praise, and they, how can I say that, very surprised to make that kind of things. So
Your market is basically children,
yes,
right? So the children are very influential with
exactly.
AI. Okay. How do you expect in the future to increase your market? Are you changing your technology, improving your technology based on response, or do you have a roadmap for that?
We're working on developing our software to convert any language to Braille. At this moment, we have English and Spanish with Braille. Our goal is we would have a book with Braille for all kind of books.
Oh, thank you.
And now for our last interview for today, I got to speak with Rebecca from SC International Limited, your partner in print. They provide printing services globally for products that everything from coffee table books to plush books, activity books, and even the Bible. If you need something printed, they ship worldwide and can do just about anything you can imagine.
We're back here live at the Frankfurt Buchmesse with another fantastic company with Choy International HK Limited.
Yes.
And I'm being joined with one of their employees. Can you tell us who you are and what your company does?
I'm Rebecca, and I'm from Singapore office actually. So we are actually doing printing, and we are selling printing services. So we print books, anything that's on paper, anything that children like, and basically anything.
It looks like you have a very nice wide range of available products that you do, from activity books to the Bible.
Yes, correct. So we do books in boxes. We do books with any kinds of binding, hardcover, softcover, even with color pencils, watercolor, encyclopedias with 3D glasses, and even coffee table books.
Yeah, this is an amazing selection.
Yes, and black and white also, definitely the novels. And of course, the Bible on the thin papers. Yes, anything, art books. We even do cloth books and soft toys, by the way. Yeah.
That's amazing. That is such an incredible wide range.
Yes.
So now, if somebody wanted to connect with you to have something printed with your company, how would they find you?
Oh, you can find us on our website, www.sc-international.com.sg. We're always there.
And we will have a link to your company in the description of the podcast that this appears on.
Ah, that's great.
Thank you so much. This has been fantastic.
Thank you.
So there you have it, folks. Some great interviews on the floor of the Frankfurter Buchmesse, the world's largest publishing convention in the world, from Frankfurt, Germany. If you're interested in this, please check out their own website. You can find the description in the bottom of today's podcast. And there's also links to the people that we have talked to today. And in every episode, we'll make sure that you have live links so that you can go find out more about these interesting people that we got to meet in person. So now until next week, we hope you all have a wonderful holiday season, and we look forward to hearing from you again in season 4. So you know what time it is, folks. It's time for you all to go forth and be really happy that season 4 is coming soon.